Hello guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Upgraded Sets. Today I thought we would do an exceptional level set, and this is called Sazabi's Grand Tribute. Sazabi's Grand Tribute is only 3 pieces, and it is one of the very few sets, believe it or not, that can fit completely on a mercenary. Now I have talked about this set once before, but that was before they allowed us to upgrade it. So because this is actually an exceptional level set and not a elite set, it does have some room for upgrade. Now to upgrade this, you will need some rather nice runes of Pul, Lum, and Perfect Emerald, and Lem, Koz, and Perfect Diamonds. But let's talk about the set a little bit before we upgrade it and see what the stats are. So right off the bat, we have the Sazabi's Mental Sheath Bassinet, which is 184 defense, a strength requirement of 82, and a level requirement of 43. It has +1 to all skills, 100 defense, lightning resistance 20%, fire resistance 20%, and of course you can throw a socket in there. There is no green bonus on this particular piece. We also have the Sazabi's Ghost Liberator Balrog skin, which is 917 defense, 165 strength requirement, and a level 67. 30% faster hit recovery, 300 to attack rating against demons, 400 defense, 25 to strength, 75 to life. Now, the 30% faster recovery is certainly very nice, especially if you put this on a mercenary. And you know, it's a very interesting little piece there. 25 to strength on an armor is kind of odd because usually the armor is the highest strength item that you will equip. And 75 to life is actually very nice. On the sword, we have 12 to 192 damage, very fast attack speed, 109 dex, 99 strength, and level 73 requirement. It's also indestructible, and unfortunately, set items cannot spawn ethereal, just in case you were wondering. It is 40% increased attack speed, 150% enhanced damage, 318 damage to demons, 25 to 35 cold damage, 5 to strength, 15 to dexterity. It is a very interesting set all around, and honestly, with this set, you can make your mercenary quite tanky. Now, Sazabi's Grand Tribute also has a set bonus. So the 2-piece set bonus is actually 40% faster run walk, and poison length reduced by 75%, which is pretty nice. The full bonus is +1 to all skills, 15% life stolen per hit, which is massive, increases maximum life by 27%, and we also get all resistances 30 and damage reduced by 16%, which was a new addition for Diablo 2 Resurrected, so keep that in mind. Now, which of these pieces can we actually upgrade? Well, the Bassinet, I believe, is Nightmare difficulty. So let's take a stab at the Bassinet. So we've got a defense of 184, strength 82, with a level requirement of 43. So we're going to need a Lem, a Co, and a Perfect Diamond for this. And it will upgrade to the Giant Conch, which is 214 defense, 142 strength, and a level requirement of 50. And let's see what happens when we put it on. Because there's no green bonus, we have no increased level, as we've seen with some of the other sets. Now, as far as I know, the Balrog skin is the maximum level, but let's just throw these in here anyway, just to see what happens, and of course we get no effect. So the Balrog skin is actually an elite armor already, so we're not going to get any upgrade off of this, which is kind of sad. Now, the Cryptic Sword, I believe, is also fully upgraded already, but let's double check anyway. So we've got the Cryptic Sword, and we put the correct runes in, and of course it does not work because this has already been upgraded to the maximum level. So unfortunately for the Sazabi's Grand Tribute, there really isn't much in the way of upgrades for this. You can upgrade the helmet, and that's pretty much it. Now, who could get good use out of this set? Well, it's just a really high-level set. Unfortunately, with the level 73 requirement on the Sazabi's Cobalt Redeemer, you really just don't have a lot of good uses for this set. It does actually work fairly well on a mercenary, but it has to be a level 73 mercenary. And the damage reduced by 16 has actually kind of made this an even better set to throw on a merc, just simply because of how tanky it makes your mercenary. I mean, you've got the damage reduced by 16% now, the all resistances, the poison length reduction, the increase to maximum life, as well as the life stolen, the faster run walk, and the plus to skills, all of which add up to an extremely nice set for a Barbarian Mercenary. The Barbarian Mercenary, of course, got buffed recently. They gave him Battle Cry and made him a lot tankier. I mean, just in general, if you happen to have this set laying around and you didn't have something better to put on your Barb Merc, this could definitely work out really nicely. And Sazabi's Mental Sheath is actually an item that a lot of people will utilize, specifically for the plus to skills until they can find something better. It's relatively common, but the runes to upgrade it from the exceptional version to the elite version are not really like super easy to come by. So I don't really see a lot of people going for the one tier upgrade from the exceptional to the elite version to the giant conch. 142 strength isn't too bad, though. I mean, I will say that. And level 50 strength requirement is not too bad. And the defense did go up quite a bit. So, you know, this particular helmet is definitely interesting from a upgrade tier. The bad thing about Sazabi's Mental Sheath is the resistances do vary by 5%. So the lightning and the fire resistance can be as low as 15% and as high as 20%. There are a couple variances on these armors, and I did forget to talk about them. The life on Sazabi's Balrog skin, the Ghost Liberator, does vary by 25, so it's 50 to 25 life. And I think that's pretty much it. The Sazabi's Cobalt Redeemer actually stays the same no matter what. It's always been a very interesting set to me because it can be put completely on a mercenary. You can also throw this entire set on an Act 3 mercenary as well. And then, of course, you still have room for a shield, which is quite interesting. Now that they've added the 16% damage reduction, I almost feel like they really intended this set to be used on a Barbarian Mercenary. It makes him very tanky, it gives him nice resistances, it gives him good lifesteal, it increases his run and walk, and it just in general makes him a little bit more survivable, which is what you desire in a tank. You don't necessarily desire a tank that can murder everything, although that's nice. You more or less desire a tank that won't die. You'd like him not to die. And the 75% poison length reduction, the damage reduced by 16%, the all resistances, the maximum life, the lifesteal, all of this is going to help him survive quite a bit. And now the plus to skills will also be beefing up his battle cry, which also has an effect on his survivability because it gives negative enemy damage, which will help him out a ton, and negative enemy defense, which will help him out a ton too because as he hits, he's going to lifesteal. So not bad. All in all, Sazabi's Grand Tribute is an odd set, which I always felt like just had too high of a level requirement. If it was a little bit lower, I think a lot of people would use it, but as it is, not so amazing. It's also important to note that Barbarian Mercenaries get a bonus damage for using one-handed swords. So if you put this on a Barbarian Mercenary, he actually gets double damage for utilizing this particular weapon, which is pretty cool. It also has a huge bonus damage to demons on it, which, quite honestly, is pretty sweet. So when your Barbarian Mercenary is fighting like Diablo or Baal or Andariel or Duriel, which are all demons, by the way, he's going to get a pretty massive bonus to his damage for demons. Is there better equipment that you could use on your Barbarian Mercenary? Well, yeah. But, you know, if you had this laying around and you just wanted to play around with a Barb Merc, this is a perfect set to throw on them. And I feel like now it's one of the more survivable sets that you could possibly throw on a Barb Merc also. Keep that in mind. As always, I do appreciate you guys and gals watching these videos, and I hope you are enjoying the upgraded sets videos. And as always, keep watching.